Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't Tomodachi Life Living the Dream at all. What is this game? Oh, yeah, it's RimWorld. Oh, yeah, we were still playing that, weren't we? Oh, my bad. No, hey, everybody. Welcome back to a little bit of RimWorlding. It has been a bit, probably not the longest wait between RimWorld streams, honestly, but it has been a while. I've been thoroughly enjoying playing a lot of Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, and I have not forgotten, though, that we still have some colonists on this godforsaken planet that we need to rescue. And we have some mechanoids over here that we're going to have to fight later. There's going to be a lot to do. But hello there, chat. Thank you for joining me. I don't know exactly how long this stream is going to be, but I definitely want to get in some decent RimWorld time, just so, you know, we can actually make progress here. The sooner we finish this series, the more time I can dedicate to Tomodachi Life Living the Dream for the rest of my life. So that'll be fun. But anyway, I'm kind of refamiliarizing myself with what we were doing last time. I'm pretty sure, yeah, so last time we took out a couple of enemy bases. For those who don't know, we're trying to take out every single forgettable gamers, that's what this faction is called, base, which is delineated by these red mountains. We've eliminated most of them. There's only 3 remaining in the entire planet. Here's our little away team. They are headed home. It's probably gonna take them a while. How many days before they get home? Let's see. About 7 days. And as soon as they get back, we'll probably just send people out on another mission to take out these 2, I think. And then we'll probably end on this one that's super close by. But, so that's what they're doing. Otherwise, we just need to survive here on the planet. The base, looking pristine as usual, guys. There's vomit in the kitchen. What is this? Is this rot? What is this doing here? What is this? It is corpse bile. You see it in the bottom left corner there. Corpse bile. Wow, thanks. Who left the corpse bile behind? Who should I blame this on? That you, Amber? I don't know. It's actually kind of funny coming to this game now after playing so much Tomodachi Life, because in Tomodachi Life, a lot of these characters I've made in that game. So, you know, Seth is in Tomodachi Life, Heartstrong, Sauce Boss, Jackson. Trevor, Snool, and Amber are not. They're not really people that we have on the channel. But, you know, there's at least there's some crossover here. I just can't get away from these people, I guess. That, or I just like playing games where I can recreate my friends for reasons unknown. I can manipulate them better that way. Can somebody clean around here? There's vomit all over the place. Snool, can you clean? He could. Whose job is it to clean? I completely forget. Isn't that like Amber or something? Yes, it is. See, I remember some stuff. She's also on mining, so I guess her focus might be kind of torn at the moment. I'll wait for her to wake up, and then we'll continue from there, I suppose. And if I want this series to end as fast as possible, I should just play the entire thing on 3 times speed. Relations with the substandard gamers has changed from 0 to -12. Man, that's quite the leap. That's fine, that's fine. We don't care about the substandard gamers. As long as we still have, what are they called? The modest gamers. They're our real pals. Oh no, I'm sorry, the gallant gamers, actually. Modest gamers, they're okay. Those guys are okay, they're modest. But the gallant gamers, yeah, those guys I respect. By the way, is there even anything left to mine here? Yeah, I guess there is. We need to get as much steel as possible. Really as many resources as possible to make the starship here soon. Who knows, maybe by the end of this stream, we might get started on the starship. It's a little hard to say because the starship doesn't take really that long to build, necessarily. I guess maybe we should, because I need to know what kind of resources I should be on the lookout for. Because, I mean, I could probably kind of calculate it just by hovering over these for long enough and writing it down, but you know. Chat says that they want a new me. They want me to make it. I have a feeling I know what new me you want me to make, chat. But, it's possible. The only problem is that I do have kind of like a list of all the remaining me's I want to create in Tomodachi Life. And then I want to leave some open spaces for like children eventually, since you can like, the me's can have children in that game and everything. So it would have to be a really cool recommendation, I think, for me to be able to do it. Otherwise, I kind of have it all plotted out already. Although I'll tell you this, whoever you come up with, if you have like a certain name in mind, maybe if we ever get another colonist in RimWorld, I could name them that. Certainly not opposed to that. I don't know how likely that is. At this point, I think our colony's kind of maxed out. At least insofar as like, I don't want to deal with more people than this necessarily. But anything can be on the table, who knows? By the way, what are all these clothes doing here? There's a bunch of like old tainted clothes. I have no memory of why these would be discarded here. Can't we like throw those in like a trash heap somewhere? Where'd my trash heap go? Oh, and hang on one second. I'm gonna check the audio really quick just to make sure that everything sounds all right. Okay, there we go. Jackson is having a meal over here in the graveyard, the mass graves. I'm sure that's a very pleasant meal. And then he's gonna get upset with me because he like saw a corpse and ate without a table or something. That's gonna be my fault, of course. What else is new? You know, I'll say this much for Tomodachi Life. You don't have to worry about your Miis like constantly getting upset and having mental breakdowns. I mean, they do get upset, but they don't make it your problem necessarily. Chat's saying, we don't want kids, we want a new me. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, well, who do you have in mind? Let me know. And, you know, I'll consider it, but it is tricky. I don't want to, like, make any promises, especially since a lot of the Miis that I already have on the island are, like, inside-y jokes between me and friends, or, like, characters I know I can riff on. So if this is a character who I don't know well, if it's, like, from some property or just, like, an OC or something, that could be a bit trickier. Mad Buck? Really? Oh, no! Is this really gonna be my problem now? By the way, what happened here? Hang on, I'm just like noticing all these dead bodies here. I guess this must have been from last stream. We must have like called in help? But that can't be though, because none of these mechanoids are injured. I mean, this one's slightly injured. Oh no, okay, that one's dead. Okay, yeah, so I guess we called in some help. They arrived and a bunch of people died, only to be forgotten about entirely. Well, that's the way things go here on the RimWorld. I'm sorry. Donkey is fully healed. Oh, thank goodness. If there's one thing I was worried about this entire stream so far, it was how Donkey was doing. So thank goodness Donkey's doing all right. Where would we be without Donkey? Now, I shouldn't be too sarcastic. Donkey, like all the animals that we have, all like the travel animals and everything, they've been pretty useful. I mean, who do we have over here? We have like Ramby, I think is the name of our rhino, and then a couple of alpacas that we've had for like ever now. So, also, the caravan is going to be going over here to the Substandard Gamers Gray Thicket. I think they're going to try to make a trade for food, because they only have 5.2 days left. And I'd really like a bit more than that. Colonist needs rescue. What? Why? Oh, was that the buck? What the heck? Wait, whoa, where's the buck at? Oh, there it is. It took out Snool? Oh, no. I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal. Oh. Chad is wanting some OCs for Tomodachi Life. It's tricky though, because I don't know what the characters are exactly and like what their backstory is. It might be more difficult to make jokes. And if there's one thing that's true about all of my characters in Tomodachi Life, is that they're all jokes. I love making fun of them all. And besides, are you sure that you'd want your OCs to live on my cursed island? It's only getting more and more cursed every single stream. Make no mistake, I've been playing some of it off stream, and I've added some more just bizarre stuff. And it's only gonna get worse. Who knows where we're gonna be like 5 streams from now. Anyway, we're gonna rescue Snool really fast here. Man, this thing just can't be taken down. I really should have sent Seth, actually, to do this. Here, I'll just send Seth. We don't really need Sauce Boss for that. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, there it goes. That was way too hard to kill. Man, look how dense this forest is. We really need to start chopping here soon. All right, well, I feel kind of bad that we let Snool down there. Although really, Snool should have been able to take down a buck. I mean, he has a semi-automatic rifle, or an assault rifle. Whatever. Hopefully that's the most dramatic thing that happens this entire stream. We don't need things to be too crazy. Well, chat says they consider their OC a joke. I guess I'd have to figure out what they even look like. Do they have like a specific look? Hang on, prioritize tending. And then somebody needs to get this gun before I forget that it's out here and then it like rots away or something. Maybe Trevor could do that? He's researching and all, but... Oh, you can't haul? No empty accessible spot? Oh no, don't tell me our storage is full. Don't tell me our storage is, oh gosh. Well, no, we have a couple of spots here. What do you mean there's no spot? That's strange. All right, fine, I'll just have Snool pick it back up again once he's out of the hospital, I guess. Man, I didn't realize this was so full though. How much? Jeez, that is a lot of wood. Here, I'll turn this thing back on. Maybe that'll use some of this up. And we really got to get Amber to start cleaning around here. I'm happy that we're finally getting people on drills and stuff, but she needs to clean up a bit of corpse bile in the kitchen so that we don't all like get some kind of horrible flesh-eating parasite from our meals or something. Okay, hang on. Now I'm interested. Chat is saying that these OCs have basically just have pizzas for a face. Pizza Bob and Pizza Jess. All right, now you're speaking my language. That could be kind of interesting, especially since the meat creator is, it allows you to do some pretty weird stuff. And I do like pizza. So, okay, I think that's general enough, you know, having a me that just has a pizza for a face. I could probably do that. I probably wouldn't add 2, but you know what? I'll write it down the list. I still shouldn't make any promises or anything. You know, who knows? But I could see that being kind of a fun little challenge. Trying to make a me looks like they have a pizza for a face. How hard could it be? All right, so she's cleaning. Snool's still resting. These guys still wobbling. It is actually kind of nice. I ended up reinstalling that mod that shows me this. We haven't actually seen like a visual indicator of the caravan for a while because the mod obsolesced, but ended up updating that and a couple other mods. So, oh, what's this? Waxy Peanut Pant has started to roam away. You can't have that. Where's, is anyone around to deal with this? Who's assigned to handling? Probably not Trevor. Armstrong? No enclosed pens? Oh, fine. Now can you do it? Oh, okay. Trevor isn't allowed outside of his research zone. I forgot that I've sequestered some of these people away. How are we doing food-wise, by the way? Okay, we're doing just fine. Lots of meat, lots of potatoes. That's good. Here, why don't I go ahead and set an order for pemmican, actually? Because we're gonna, well, actually, I don't know. We kind of have a lot of pemmican, 921. All right, you know, I'll still set an order for pemmican, but we might be kind of good. This might be kind of like the last of the pemmican we ever even need. We specifically use pemmican for like away missions and everything. So... chat's wondering what the list is. Yeah, before I even started my big Tomodachi Life playthrough, I made a big list of like all the different colonists that I wanted, or all the different islanders in that case. And because you can only have up to 70. Only 70. I like how some people were really upset about that. They were like, oh man, I want like 500, which I kind of get. But you can only have up to 70 on it. And so I ended up pretty much filling up the entire like full 70 with like every single character I wanted. Now, again, there is some wiggle room there. Some characters I was like, this is going to be too difficult, or I probably shouldn't bother. And so that when I say the list, that's more or less what I mean. Exotic Goods Trader. They are known as HR Interstellar. They're not affiliated with any faction. Okay, that's good. I guess we'll have Sauce Boss talk to them. Maybe we can get rid of some of this junk. You guys buying wood? We got plenty of wood. Geez, where's Sauce Boss at? Dang, he was way up there. Rabbit. Dead rabbit up there. You see this? Dead hair. We should not let Sauce Boss see that. For those who have seen the Tomodachi Life playthrough, I'm sorry to keep repeating it, but that's just been such a huge part of my life here lately. Yeah, a lot of rabbit content in our Tomodachi Life playthrough. Anyway, all right, what do they got here? Can sell donkey for a quick buck. Now, let's see. A little late in the playthrough to get that telescope. I think there's been so many times where I was just like, all right, this time for sure we'll get the telescope. And then we never do. Let's see, gold. I'm pretty sure we're good on gold. I'm pretty sure we checked that before and we're good. So I don't think we need that. I don't want to waste any more money on lances. I think we have plenty. Don't need to sell those. We're pretty good even on beer right now to keep people satiated. An architect eye. Oh gosh, wow, I don't have like any money. 854 silver? Good grief. Is there anything I can like sell to recoup that? I didn't realize we were so low. That's crazy. Let's see. Plasteel, no. Yeah, I can't really get rid of any of this. We're even low on components. Wow. Well, that still might not stop me from actually buying something. Let me see here. Plasteel would probably be good. I think we need as much plasteel as we can reasonably get our hands on. Our grubby little mitts. 60. Gosh, wow, 60. 60 plasteel is gonna set me back 654 silver? Dang. Gosh, I don't know. That's so much money. I could probably like do so much else with that silver. That's tough. I don't know, maybe like 40. At that point though, that's so low that it almost seems like an insult. Maybe we'll go like 50. I mean, there goes all our money. I'm gonna totally regret this later. I just feel like plasteel is gonna be a problem when we're making the ship and everything. So I may as well just get it while it's here. They're not accepting anything else. All right. Oh, hey, it looks like Snool's back up. I should give him his gun back next time he gets the chance. There we go. I think I'll go with Pizza Bob, chat member. I think I like that. I like, well, then again though, Pizza Jess, we don't have a lot of females on the island. So maybe that could be better. I'll keep these in mind. Because it could be either or. Kind of just depends on next time I'm able to even stream Tomodachi Life. Because I might be available in a couple days or so. It's a little tricky though, because I know that Seth and Jackson also want to do some streams here soon. Jackson just got back from a trip, and I know that he's kind of looking forward to streaming a little bit more often now. And Seth has a few different things planned, so I am always curious to see what he's up to. Making some pemmican. Oh, even suspended regular meals? I don't know why I did that exactly, but okay. Yeah, everything's overpriced in this game, chat. It's ridiculous. These are rip-off prices. Did we? Okay. I thought that maybe we disabled growing in our greenhouse here, but apparently not. I guess just nobody wants to do it. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. We are eventually gonna have to deal with this ship here. Jackson's getting weirdly close to Jackson, stop messing around. He keeps running over here. He wants one of these fine meals, I think. And then he just keeps getting scared away by these sleeping mechanoids. Get out of here, Jackson. Here, haul this thing. Jackson actively trying to get himself killed over there. Psychic Soothe, male. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. Psychic drone, okay. All right, well, we have a lot of guys here on our base, so fair enough. I almost wonder, since everybody's in a good mood, I almost wonder if I should try to take down these mechanoids now. I probably won't. I really want to wait until these guys get back, until we get Cheese, Cragsis, Justin, Nicole, Abstracta, Karen. Because these are some pretty serious looking mechanoids over here. The more people we have for it, the better. It's not something we have to worry about super soon. I think we'll be fine. Oh wow, it's 31 degrees outside? I didn't realize it was that cold. Surprised we're not like losing crops or something. Speaking of crops, these rice plants are just about all grown. I mean, it looks like somebody's been kind of harvesting them, but then not hauling them back in. Very cool colonists I've got here. Maybe Jackson can do that? Instead of running over to the mechanoids. There we go. Well, I gotta say, I do appreciate so far that returning to RimWorld here, that we haven't immediately been inundated with some like horrible disaster. I mean, to be fair, Snool almost did die to like a wild buck earlier, but outside of that, things have been pretty straightforward so far. I have to relearn how to even play this game, so. Baby steps. Little tiny baby colonist steps. Heartstrong visiting the graves of Beard Guy and Dominic, who are almost certainly just dust in there now. Oh, okay, caravan has arrived. Let's see. I'm really hoping that they have food. I think that's the main thing we're here for. 4.3 days of food. They do, they have pemmican. Okay, I'll just take some of that. Don't need 710, that's for sure. What about like 200? It's a lot of silver. I was really hoping that our caravan at least had more silver. It doesn't seem like it. So we can go from 4.3 days of food to 5.3, a whole extra day of food. If we buy that much pemmican. I mean, is this necessary? Hang on a second. Before we continue this trade, how many days away are they? 5.4, okay, I see. Well, if that's our only option, I guess, we'll do 250, I guess? 240? 230? Like, as little as I possibly can to get them home. All right, there we go, 220. Let me see if there's anything I can sell, actually. Oh, they have a bunch of insect jelly we can sell. I don't know where we even got that. Probably, like, stole it from the base. Agave fruits. Oh, gosh. Wow, we're really subsisting off all that agave we've been collecting. All right, never mind. Not gonna get rid of the alpacas. Can't do it. I guess that's about it. Yeah, everything else we kind of need. But at least we are earning money, I suppose. Wait, 5.1? Now it says 5.1 days of food. What the heck? We need like 5.4. Why'd that change? Oh, it's because we got rid of the insect jelly. They're eating that. Well, dang it. Fine. Should have known better than to assume we'd actually make money in this game. I think okay, we'll do that. Let's just get out of here before I change my mind. All right. Oh, according to this, they actually have 5.9 days of food, so I might have overspent there a little bit. Oops. Anyway, 5.9 days of food. They'll be home in 5.4 days. No longer have to worry about the caravan starving. I personally, I was never concerned about it. I knew that my colonists, they got their act together. Look, even the base looks nice and clean after I forced somebody to clean it. Anyways. Chat's wondering about all of us playing Peak. We have played it a couple times before, more than a couple. So if you are interested in seeing me and some of the fellas play Peak, we have like a whole playlist of it on the channel, and we've had a lot of fun with it. For some reason, it just hasn't come up super recently. We've been really into Repo lately since they added like the ability to unlock like a bunch of little skins here and there. That's been kind of fun. But hopefully here soon we can get back into Peak because I do enjoy it. Oh, chat's also mentioning a FNAF game on Roblox. That sounds exactly up Jackson's aisle. Me and Jackson actually did a stream of Roblox. It was kind of like just like a one-off weird thing that he came up with. It was a while ago now, but it is actually one of my favorite streams, and I think one of Jackson's favorites too, just because of how weird it got. Jackson, he has like a weird fascination with both Roblox, and he has like a genuine fascination, I think, with FNAF. Oh gosh, okay, maybe stop chopping wood. We already have enough wood. Oh gosh, Heartstrong's been busy. Heartstrong, why don't you like grow stuff instead of cutting stuff? I think we're good on cutting forever. If you ever see Jackson doing a stream, you should definitely tell him that, or maybe I can spread the word because I could totally see him going for something like that, even though he already has so many series that he still needs to complete. Let's see, okay, Heartstrong, no more, well, I can't really turn off plant cutting or that's gonna be a problem for the crops later. Dang. All right, fine. I don't even know why he's cutting this exactly. I didn't see a cut order on them. Oh, it's because it was in this little grow zone and no trees are supposed to be there. Okay, I see. There we go. Now that's the kind of plant cutting I want to see. Good job, Heartstrong. All right, getting some more rice in. How are we doing on pemmican over here anyway? I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Oh no, we're out of wood for the stove. Where are we gonna find more wood? Oh, we're all out. You know, see, that joke barely even works though, because we have ran out of wood like a ridiculous number of times in this playthrough. That's one thing I definitely won't forget. Just like the ups and downs with wood of all things. It's just insane. One moment we have, it's like overflowing, and it's like in the hallways and in the bedrooms. It's just all over the place. Colonists are tripping over it and climbing all over it. And then all of a sudden there's just like nothing. That's a lot of fun. Lynx hunting Heartstrong. That is a bad idea on the part of the Lynx. I'm pretty sure Heartstrong can take down a Lynx. He has like a legendary blade. I don't think you're gonna win this fight, Lynx. Just in case the Lynx wins the fight though, let's send out Trevor as well. Quickest fight ever. Okay, there we go. I wonder, maybe in Tomodachi Life, we should give Heartstrong a sword or something. Because in this game, he really is. He's just like, he's a sword wielder. He's a little overpowered, actually. Heartstrong needs a nerf. So many trees. My eyes hurt. Tried to deforest this land so many times. Meanwhile, over here, nice. Rustic, simple. This is why maybe we should leave the defoliator ship. If it weren't for the fact that I needed to grow my own crops and everything, I would absolutely just keep the defoliator here and let it take over the entire map. But unfortunately, can't do that. Not yet, anyway. Who knows? Maybe in, like, the final stretch of the game, I wouldn't even care anymore. It's all about the ship at that point. Speaking of the ship, we were looking at that earlier and potentially, like, building it. I guess maybe we could get started on the structural beam. I think the plan was to build it all out here. I think... And we're gonna need as much room as we physically can get, because it's gonna be a big ship. We have a lot of colonists to get off of this rock. 40 plasteel. See, it was good that I bought 50 plasteel earlier. That's like a complete structural beam right there, basically. Okay. Oh man, this is such like a big moment though. If we decide to start building the ship now. Should I? Okay, hang on. I want to make sure I'm doing this right, because if I build it too soon, the problem is that somebody might end up destroying it. And I really don't want that. I'm just trying to think. How long have we been streaming for exactly? Let me take a look. Sorry, hang on. Tabbed out there for a moment. For some reason my window is really small right now, so hang on. Let me fix that. There we go. All right, so we've been going for half an hour. Wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being like oh wow, raining now. Wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being a much longer stream, like 3 hours probably is usually the average. So in that amount of time, Caravan's definitely gonna get back. We'll probably send them out on this mission. And those bases are pretty close. Like that's a roughly 23-day round trip thing. And then it's just that final base, which is gonna be pretty quick. Yeah, you know what? I think we will. I think we will go ahead and build the ship. I need to know what I'm lacking and what I have. So I'm gonna do it. For better or for worse, I guess. We'll build the first part here. Here we go. First part is laid down. Ship reactor we're gonna need. Oh, I should probably set an order for components since we're dangerously low on components. Make a bunch of those. A few advanced components probably wouldn't hurt either. I don't know who's gonna even do that. If any of the colonists that we even have here would do that, but we'll see. But anyway, back to the ship. We have our first beam down. I wanna like maximize my space here. Sensor cluster. Let's see. See, the problem is I always forget this. I don't remember if all of these extra pieces have to be touching a structural beam, or as long as they're touching each other. Like if a sensor cluster is touching the ship reactor, but the ship reactor is not touching the structural beam, does that still work as a ship or does it not? See, that's the kind of stuff that I don't really remember. Let me see here. Conduits, pipes, power. I mean, it doesn't say that. You would think that they would have that on the information tab at the very least. But it's not. I don't see anything that indicates that it needs to be attached. I think as long as it's all one big piece, it should be fine. That's what I'm gonna tell myself anyway. So with that in mind, I guess we'll attach the sensor cluster like out here maybe? Or I guess we could, we wanna be more careful. Sensor cluster goes there. Ship reactor, oh gosh, yeah, that's gonna have to like go back here or something. Computer core, that's pretty small. That can go there. And again, it would be so much better if I could put it here. Or maybe not though. See, I keep thinking every time I've played this game, I've always attached all the cryo sleep caskets to the structural beam, but maybe I don't need to do that though. Oh no, the quest expired. Tim's stash of supplies. I think there was some good rewards for that, but I was not gonna bother making like 200 veils of normal plus quality or whatever the heck he wanted. I'm gonna put this here. And then, let's see. Ship engines are gonna be a little tricky. We'll get to that in a moment. Oh, looks like they're already hauling supplies over here. Also, just to make this area a little safer, before I build anything else, I want to make sure that this is kind of behind a wall of some kind. So what do we have? Don't we have like a bunch of limestone hanging out? Yes, this is what the limestone has been waiting for. So I'm going to build a bunch of walls around this. Oh man, it's too heavy? Really? Fine. Alright, so I guess we'll do this. Really unfortunate that I can't move this over one more. I mean, I guess I kinda can. Hang on. All this might not make complete sense, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. Totally. And we'll build this out here. And now that should be at least a little bit more protected than it otherwise would have been. Sure I can't build out like over here anywhere? No. All right, we'll just build a wooden wall then. I'm pretty sure that it can at least support that, maybe. Yeah. Thought we, hang on, why wasn't there one here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Shoddy wall being constructed before we construct the shoddy ship. And I should also look into, we gotta make so many cryo sleep caskets, it's not even funny. To be fair, we do have a lot of advanced components right now, so I'm happy to see that. Decent amount of uranium too, I think. How much uranium do we have? 328, okay, I mean, we've been building towards this. There's a reason I haven't been spending these resources on anything else. It's all been for this. I'll wait until the ship is more constructed before we attach anything to it. Let's keep this a little slow for now. I am happy that we have Jackson around to work on this, since I'm pretty sure Jackson has pretty high stats when it comes to building. Where are those stats again? Here, oh yeah, they're just on his tab. Yeah, well, 11, I mean, very skilled professional, that's okay. We have level 9. Oh, Seth's weirdly good at construction. I think I always forget that. Oh, actually, Snool is our best constructor here. Unfortunately, he's still in sickbay. He got gored in his head by a mad buck. My bad. Oh, wait, what? You know, I was wondering, I kept clicking on this and I was like, wow, there's still a lot of steel left here. It's because they've been using this one. I didn't even see that there was a drill here. Oops. Hang on, get out of the way, Amber. Oh yeah, there's one here, it's like hidden. Dang it, so they've been like accomplishing nothing. There we go. That was a silly mistake. I thought something was kind of weird over there. Oh, here we go. First part of the ship. This will be a good indicator on whether we're gonna have good luck for the rest of this playthrough or not. Is Jackson going to botch this? Very first part of the ship. Snool's working on some of it. So I guess Jackson can't shoulder all the blame on this one. It's an exciting moment, seeing the first part of the ship finally getting made. Donkey started to roam away. Dang it, Donkey. This is an important moment for me. Why do you have to ruin this for me, Donkey? Heartstrong, can you... Sauce boss? There. All right, here we go. Don't mess this up, please. This is kind of expensive. Hey, even leveled up his construction. Nice. Huh? Oh, good grief. Can you just speed it up, Snool? No, you can't rush genius. Genius at work here. There we go. All right. Ooh, and we're getting work on the beam now. I guess while we're waiting here, maybe I will look up really fast just to make sure that when making the ship, the pieces don't all have to be attached to the beam. So one moment while I do some research that I should have done before I started the stream. Okay, let's see. According to the internet, okay. Now, I don't know if the AI answer is to be believed, but it says that only the crypto sleep caskets need to be attached directly to a structural beam. Any other part can connect to any other part. Let me double check that. Yeah, I think I'm seeing the same answer from Reddit. And if there's one place that you can always trust, it's Reddit. Okay. Well, that's not so bad then. I kind of wish I knew that in previous playthroughs, because in previous playthroughs, oh hey, look, they finished the beam while I was over there researching things that I should have already known the answer to. Yeah, in previous playthroughs of this game that I've done, I kind of probably wasted a good majority of my time making multiple structural beams because I needed everything to like fit on directly to the beams, I thought. But apparently it's just the cryo sleep pods. So we've kind of already messed up actually by putting this one here. I could just deconstruct it probably and like build it here. Although the ground might not support it there. It's fine. It's fine. I say that now. It actually might not be fine. This could be costing me quite a bit that I'm losing access to this one itsy bitsy space right there. But now I know. Oh yeah, you know what? I totally forgot. I was like, what is this thing? Yeah, we made a moisture pump. How has that been going exactly? Apparently not that well if I still can't build here. I don't know how to even check on its progress exactly. Current radius is 0.5. Oh, so it hasn't done anything yet. Good job, moisture pump. It's been 4.3 days and its current radius is less than a single block. And I wonder why I took so long to make one of these. Good grief, that's way slower than even I was expecting it to be. All right, well, that's probably gonna be pointless. Let me see here again. Yeah, it would be nice if it went a little bit faster. That way I could like reclaim, like, I don't know, even this much space would do me a lot of good. But I don't know, is that gonna take like 2 months? A little crazy. I don't know why, like so many other things, and you can do so many overpowered things in this game in pretty short order. I don't know why this fairly mundane thing warrants being so ridiculously slow. He's doing the thing. Cargo pods. Cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Whoa, they contain gold. That's not bad. Not a ton. I mean, I'm totally gonna forget that that's up there, and nobody's gonna haul it. Nobody's gonna haul it. But, oh, here we go. I think this is for the AI core or something like that. I forget the exact, yeah. ship computer core. Pretty cool. All right. And now we no longer have to worry about somebody like going like mad, breaking into our storage room and just like destroying the computer core, which I think somebody has attempted to do on more than one occasion. Not cool. Sometimes the colonists can get a little fussy, what can I say? And unlike Tomodachi Life, I can't just like shove some pasta in their face and call it a day. No, instead, in this game, I have to get everybody horribly inebriated for them to fall in line. Make no mistake, like half my colonists are drunk at any given time. Drunk or under the influence of some kind of drug. Okay. The beginnings of the ship have been made. What else do we need here? I guess I could start building some of those cryosleep caskets now. I don't think it really matters which direction they're facing as long as they're touching, but I'll probably just face them like this. And you just basically have to build them as close together as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there you have it, everybody. We're only gonna have 6 people escape the planet. No, we have a lot more to make. So yeah, we're gonna have to make another beam. Gotta say though, the construction is going faster than I expected. I don't know why. I guess for some reason I thought that it would take like weeks to build this. Now when it comes to building, my colonists are pretty fast at getting that done. It's just like hauling or cleaning that they just never want to do. By the way, did we ever discover like any plasteel? There's like silver buried there. Guess not. I was really hoping we'd find like a plasteel deposit or something. But, yeah. Still could, but not gonna get my hopes up on that one. Protective outer wall is being made. I don't think anybody's botched a job yet, so that's good. Did they like build roofs there for a moment? What was that? And for some reason they built like a tiny little roof there. Fine, you guys do whatever you want. Just don't botch a job, and we're good. I almost wonder if I should build more wall here. Just in case enemies come from like this direction and shoot up here. That'd probably be a good idea. Trouble is, there's not much. I think we're gonna have to make more wooden walls, I guess. I mean, that's fine. Kind of. It's actually kind of not fine if the base catches on fire or something, but we just won't think about that. And if you don't think about it, then it can't happen. That's the thing. There we go. That should make me feel a little bit safer about all this. I mean, I'm doing this as though, like, enemies go out of their way to fire at the ship. They don't do that. But, you know, I've seen enough disasters in this game to recognize that a stray bullet could do a lot more harm than good. I don't know of many opportunities when a stray bullet would do any good, but this is definitely not such an opportunity. Turkey, self-tamed. Wow. Thanks, Slaughter. Look, you know, I mean, I appreciate its boldness and all, but kind of have our own thing going on here. The colony's in perfect harmony at the moment. We have all the animals we need, we have all the colonists we need. This is peak RimWorlding. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let your eyes deceive you. I know this might look like a only barely passing base with only barely passing colonists, but that's all an illusion. It's all to trick enemy eyes into thinking that I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I'm actually quite clever at this game, believe it or not. First cryosleep pod. By the way, if we are looking for some extra pieces, I guess we can now deconstruct this. This ancient one. This is crazy that this has been around for so long. And also, we never opened this door? Wait a minute. Did I know about that? Hang on. Heartstrong, open up this final door. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. This place has been around forever, and we never opened this, like, random little spot. I mean, there's probably nothing in there. Probably. I guess there could be. There's one slot. How have I never seen that before? Like, we've looked in here. We've built graves in here. Bobble and Sora are at rest here, and we never looked in here? I need to go back to every other stream and see what my reasoning was for looking over this. Let's see. Whoa! There's just been a sandstone urn in here all along. All right, well, not worth a lot to me, but thanks. But another crazy thing is that I think we've kept this thing in one piece for so long because I was gonna use it as like an emergency place to store a colonist if they like were mortally wounded or something. But now that we have our own caskets, I guess may as well just destroy that one when we get the chance, get the materials. But hey, there's our first one. Okay. So you can occasionally look at the launch report to see how much stuff needs to be made. And I know that for the engines, you need more and more of them depending on how big the ship gets. So that's why you're incentivized to keep the ship as small as possible unless you want to end up spending a ridiculous sum of money on a bunch of ship engines. Wouldn't be surprised if we need at least 3. Probably 4. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and a bunch of people will just start dying soon. Maybe I should send everybody after these mechanoids now. More trouble than they're worth. What is Sauce Boss doing? Oh, he's gonna shred that mechanoid. All right, fine. Shouldn't somebody be working on components over here? Does nobody want to do that? Guess not. I think that's usually something that Justin does, but he's not here. By the way, what have we been researching this whole time? A uranium slug turret that we're never gonna use? Fine. Trevor, still a pretty long ways off from reaching level 19 intellectual. I'm starting to think that he might never become level 20. What a shame. The dementia probably doesn't help either. At least we're getting plenty of steel out of this. I mean, honestly, steel, for the first time in, I don't know, ever, isn't a problem for us. We have 2,269 steel, and that's even after building a lot of these ship parts and everything. I mean, to be fair, this one's about to use up 200 or so, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good by Fort Spotluck standards, so I'll take it. By the way, where's our caravan at? Okay, they will be back in 3 days. Minor break risk. Haven't had a lot of those this stream. Everybody's been, I gotta say, let me compliment my colonists for once. Everybody's been pretty good with their mental states so far. And I can appreciate that. Will I reward them for that? No. But I will appreciate it from afar. Oh, I think Jackson's about to deconstruct. There it goes. That's not very much. I thought, oh, we didn't even get like an advanced component or something from that? Dang. Ooh, broken battery. Somebody will fix it. Probably Jackson or something. Caravan demand. Uh-oh, okay, we're gonna get some action. Caravan demand by the Mediocre Gamers. Cheese's caravan has been ambushed by a group of 3 pirates from the Mediocre Gamers. They will attack unless you give them all of our insect jelly. You must be desperate to be asking for insect jelly. And a psychic soothe pulsar. I think we're gonna refuse and fight. I think we can handle 3 guys. In the middle of the desert, they probably only have knives or something. If they even have weapons at all, yeah, knives, 2 knives and a club. All right. It's your funeral. Gotta say, Phillips made it surprisingly close, all things considered, but yeah, that's not so good. I don't know why exactly they thought that would be a good idea. Well, okay. Well, Benton was carrying some wake-up drugs, so that might be one reason they thought it was a good idea. Anyway, reform, continue, 2.8 days. We could kidnap Benton. Pizza Bob, perhaps? No, we need to move on. We have enough people to worry about now as it is. Let's see. I will take their drugs though, to sell later, for a markup price. Okay, I think that's everything. I think. Yeah. You know, and I forget, do we have, I'm trying to see if we have, like, any remaining doomsday weapons to use against enemies. We do have a bombardment targeter. Anything else? Any other, like, world-destroying weapons? We have all these triple rocket launchers that we haven't used. I kind of want to. So those might get their opportunity to shine here soon. Let me see. I don't really see anything else. We don't have any, like, other doomsday rocket launchers anywhere? No. Fine. Well, that might be a bit of a drag when it comes to raiding the remaining enemy bases, but we'll make it work. Okay. By the way, for the rocket launchers, I am correct that they're just like a one-use thing, right? Where'd that one go? So here's one right here. A single-use rocket launcher, okay. We've never seen one of those used by our own colonists before. I think we've had it, raiders before who've attacked our base use them. But that's about it. What are you doing over here, Jackson? Well, now what does he want? He really wants to die over here. I don't even know what he's running for. Does he, maybe he wants to bury that corpse? It's okay, Jackson, it's all right. Let the dead rest. You're good. Do you have anything else to do? There's gotta be something at the base to do. Yeah, there's all these construction projects. You're a constructor guy, just do that. Oh, wait, they can't, because we're all out of components. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, all out of components. Couldn't somebody get on that? Yeah. In the morning, I need to put, like, Sauce Boss on this so he can start making parts. Because we need those components, and a lot of them. Shouldn't take too long, but we just need somebody to do it. Or Trevor could do it. Can Trevor do that? That's interesting. Like, Sauce Boss, I have the option to do it. Trevor, when I right-click, doesn't do anything. Maybe he just can't do whatever that is? Fabrication? Hang on. What's your problem, Trevor? You can't do mining. He's 6 on construction. He should be able to do it. Maybe his level is too low. Level 6. No, he's in the allowed level. I don't know why it's not letting me have Trevor do it. Maybe it's because he's already doing something? I don't think so. No, see, that works. Weird. I know how this game works, I swear. Maybe it's outside of his allowed research zone. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it is. All right, fair enough. Here. Okay, geez. So this is Trevor's entire life here. He's allowed in like 3 rooms. He doesn't even have access to the hospital. Sorry, Trevor. Missing 12 times steel. What do you mean we're missing 12 times steel? We have 2,200 steel. There's a bunch of steel. You're not missing... That doesn't make any sense, though. What is this, phantom steel? What am I looking at? That's really weird. Yeah, see, he can do it, but for some reason, Trevor cannot. Is that just because he's not holding the steel? That can't be. Hang on. How do I have him, like, pick up a bunch of steel? Nah, whatever. Fine, fine. Trevor really does not want to do this. Just need to wait for Sauce Boss to wake up. Sleeping in late. There. Alright. Get to work. Hopefully he stays in a good mood. We might have to keep an eye on him. Low power? What the heck? Whoa, what the heck? Where's all our power going? Oh, is it feeding into the ships, maybe? I don't know. That's weird. I mean... The ship is... I don't think so. I guess maybe the cryosleep pod might be? Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, those idiots. They deconstructed these wires. Hang on. Well, hang on, I don't even need to do that. Okay, let's just do this, and we should be good. No, stop it. Do that. And that. No. Ember, you're too quick. There. All right, that should bring our power back online, I think. Eh? Yeah, there we go. Boy, do I love that super zoom in. Sauce Boss, you're fine. Not gonna have a mental breakdown, destroy everything. Destroy 19 advanced components or something weird. Caravan should be back soon. 2 days. Oh wow, both of these are all out. All right, fine. You guys are working too quick. Can't keep up with them. My colonists have become too competent. Or maybe they just seem competent compared to all of my Tomodachi Life colonists. I don't know. Like, it's kind of a weird relationship where, what the heck? Where is all the power at? I mean, I know it's nighttime now, but surely we weren't just running off of this solar generator this whole time. Come on. That's plugged in. That's in the mainframe, or whatever you want to call it. Where's all our power at? The wind turbines aren't maybe generating a whole lot. Okay, now things are back. Weird. Should not be dealing with problems like this. I'm literally building the in-game ship and I'm still having power outage problems. What the heck? Is that a good sound? Good sound? Quest available. It might be a little late for this. Une and the camp. Venus Une David, prime counselor of the Modest Gamers, has sent us a message. Nearby pirates have been raiding a camp. It doesn't say anything about pirates. I made that part up. We have to destroy the camp, 9 tribes people. And we can get all this stuff. That's a good opportunity to get another Persona core if we lose our current one. I don't think we're gonna do that. Yeah. I mean, we already know our in-game stuff. I don't need to make this even harder on myself. Next part's being made. And good, very good. Do you not get anything back for destroying all these, or is Jackson just holding it all? I don't know. Anyway, I'm micromanaging now, aren't I? I'm regretting already losing this one space here. So many colonists. I mean, hang on. How many do we need again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Again, I know some people might die, but geez. Chat's wondering, why does Jackson still live in this game? He's just lucky like that. 11, 12. Okay, one more. I won't build the last one just because I wouldn't be surprised if somebody does die. But we are reaching the end game. We're very close to building the ship and getting off this rock. And Jackson is doing pretty well as far as I know. I mean, he might actually be one of the healthier colonists we've got here. Like, he lost his leg a long time ago, very long time ago. We got a prosthetic. He has a scar on his right eye, but that's more cool than anything else. Yeah, I mean, he's doing pretty well compared to some other people here. Trevor over here with dementia. Snool, we had to, like, install a joy wire into his brain so he'd stop, like, making a fuss every, like, 12 minutes. Major break risk on Snool. I literally was just giving you praise, Snool. Ravenously hungry. What are you doing over here? No, we don't need this random shotgun. Since when do you guys ever haul random weapons out in the field? Get out of here. Oh, he's shredding a mechanoid. That's what it is. There's a mechanoid over here? Hang on. Where's, I guess it's these, yeah. I'll disallow that so they stop coming up here. They really want to die. Here, come back here, Snool, and have a lavish meal or something. I will say, next time we stream this game, I think, and maybe I'll even do this at the end of this stream just so I don't have to remember next time, I think we might adjust the difficulty to be a little bit harder, or at the very least, like, turn on one-hit kills, just to make things a little more spicy for the finale and everything. But again, that'll probably be something I look at towards the end of this stream or at the beginning of the next stream. Kind of depends on if I remember. Hang on, Snool, hang on, you're almost there. Hey, who put bile in the kitchen again? What the heck? Is that corpse bile? That can't be. Hang on. Rice plant has died because of poison. I don't even know what that means. Okay, hang on. Corpse bile. How can there be corpse bile in there? How can there be corpse bile in here? Like, I know that we're hauling in animals to, like, butcher them and everything, but we don't do that with already rotted corpses. How is a rotted corpse winding up anywhere in the base? Anybody see a rotten corpse around here? To be fair, the one is actually kind of starting to rot. But I don't think that could make it out into the surrounding base. That doesn't make much sense. All right, well, Seth, in the morning, if you can clean your workspace, sir, that'd be much appreciated. I don't want my meals made next to corpse bile. If I wanted that, I'd go eat at Arby's. Or Denny's, yeah. Sauce Boss running away. What did they want up here? They'd rather go anywhere except our base. Let's just disallow everything. Forbid everything. There. There should be nothing at all up here of value to any of you. Trevor is in a confusion. Oh, looks like somebody finally got around to planting some stuff in here. Oh, is Heartstrong gonna do more? He is. Very good. Can always count on Heartstrong to do the right thing. Like months after he should have done it. But at least he does it. How are the animals doing? Do they... One thing we probably should do while we have the resources for it is just make a bunch of kibble to last like the rest of the playthrough. I don't know if that probably isn't enough to last the rest of the playthrough, but the less I have to worry about kibble, the better. It looks like Seth's getting on that. Is Sauce Boss okay, by the way? Yeah, no, he's in a fine mood. All right. Just gonna keep making components. How are we looking resource-wise? Still have a lot of steel, I'm happy to see that. Have surprising amount of plasteel remaining. Way more than I thought we would. Granted, there are still a lot of cryo-sleep caskets that haven't been made yet. I don't know if they already have their plasteel. Or actually, it looks like they don't even use plasteel. All right, fair enough. Advanced components we are gonna need more of, probably. That's running pretty low pretty quickly. Gold, we're doing just fine. Uranium, low, but maybe not dangerously low? No, that's probably pretty low, I'm not exactly sure. Trevor just said something, hang on. We haven't like poked our nose into other people's business nearly enough this stream. Trevor compared Sauce to a burglar, but then he quipped about crazy iguanas. Look, Trevor has dementia, okay? He might be a little hot and cold for a while. Trevor said a word about sports to Sauce Boss. Sauce Boss chatted about practicing dice with Trevor. And it was kind of just talking about whatever. Some more rice down there. I almost wonder if I should put these offline since we're doing pretty well on steel. We might be better off having her looking for more like uranium or something. I'm not sure. Or we could have like another mining thing. See if we can find anything in the mountains. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, we've pretty much we fracked into as many mountains as we reasonably can, I think. It's basically what this amounts to. Yeah. I mean, we could, like, drill a hole through here or something, like a tunnel. But, I don't know. The odds of finding uranium, in particular, seem kind of low to me. I mean, what's the harm? I guess. I mean, there could be a lot of harm. End up summoning a bunch of bugs, but whatever. I'll do it, why not? Here, we'll even do one here. Is that dumb? Those are so close together. Yeah, let's not do that. Not that close. As a matter of fact, we should probably cancel all this and move this a little bit further to the right. Like here. There we go. Okay. I'll let them do that on their own time. Almost done with that research project. At least the storage is finally clearing out of all the useful stuff. Once we build the ship, everything left in here is just gonna be a bunch of trash. We can just set fire to it. That'll be the real finale to this series. Setting fire to our storage room. All the colonists will be there, standing there and watching it burn. "27 degrees outside. Is it cold in the base right now? What's the internal temperature? No, it's actually pretty nice. Well, like 30 degrees in this room over here. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. Actually, you know, I never realized this until now. Since we divided these, because that was what was that, like 3 streams ago? I forgot that there wasn't a vent, like carrying the airflow and the temperature. So, yeah, poor Trevor and Sauce Boss and Abstracta and Justin, if they were here, just freezing because of my oversight. Okay, looks like Jackson's gonna build that. I am happy again, it's good that we have Jackson here for all these construction things, even though Snool's basically doing the job anyway. All right, that should fix that problem. Sauce still diligently at work over here. But as soon as he makes a component, it immediately gets sent over to the, yep, there it goes. I think it just disappeared. Immediately gets sent over to the ship. Research finished. All right. What else we got? You know, well, let's make a recurve bow. No. Pulse charged munitions? Why not? Doubt we're ever gonna make anything out of that, but why not? Just gotta give Trevor something to do before we banish him. Trevor reaches level 20 intelligence, makes everything that we ever wanted, and then we just banish him. Sorry, Trevor, we just can't afford the extra crypto sleep casket. Sorry. So wait, hang on. How many do we have here? 11? Not counting this one, I guess. So we have 12. Oh, gosh, dang it. So that, well, okay, no. I think we're fine. Maybe. Hang on, where is this one? Okay, yeah, I think we're fine. I think that we're going to be able to attach the 13th one here. I think. And then the remaining ship parts can all be attached, like, out here. As long as they're touching, like, this one little corner we've got. Because I swear, like, if we didn't have that, I would have been so upset that we built this one early. Because we could have just stuck an extra crypto sleep pod right here in the corner and saved ourselves some space. I am not making another beam. I am not. So... We'll see how that goes, but I'm just happy that we've been able to build this much of the ship, honestly. I mean, it's not, there's still a lot that we need to build. Still have, like, engines and everything. Not even close to being done exactly, but I'm just happy we made it this far. I'm just happy to be here. Oh, wow, look at this. Okay. Ooh, so it was kind of a bad idea for Heartstrong to plant in the greenhouse because this might be the widest I've ever seen one of these get. Well, if the caravan would hurry up already. Yeah, this is starting to, like, get into our territory now. This defoliator ship. Where is the caravan? They're, like, right on top of us. There they are. They're finally back. There's our heroes. Arrived at the base only to probably immediately be shipped out. Oh my gosh! Who mined this so quickly? Whoa! Geez, somebody was working overtime. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Krax is in a bad mood. Uh-oh. What's wrong? What's wrong? Stressed, recreation deprived, hungry. Here. Have some beer. It solves everybody's problems in this game. Doesn't always work that way in Tamagotchi life. Nicole. She's also recreation deprived. Oh, come on, you guys had lots of time to frolic and play when you were dragging your feet through the desert. Karen. Jealous of Justin's bedroom still. Aren't we past that by now? You guys have been through a lot together. Just let him have his nice room. All right, well, I'll wait until everybody's in a better mood all around, and then we will send them after that defoliator ship. And then I'll keep people around for a bit just to do some work. Then again, there's really not that much work to do, you know what I mean? We have people on the fabrication bench. So I don't know. Oh, they're making advanced components now. Well, I guess in order to do that, we need regular components. Just gonna need to keep making a bunch. So many components. I'm glad that we still have this much steel. All right, fair enough. How are we doing meal-wise again? 256? I guess that's pretty good. I suppose. Oh, hey, and look at all this kibble. Now that's what I like to see. Oh, hey, okay. I forgot that the caravan also had some components with them, so that's nice. That can be kind of put towards all the work that we need to do. Is everybody in a better mood now? I'll let them sleep a little bit longer. A little bit longer. This might be the longest we've ever waited to take down a defoliator ship. I mean, I think it has to be with how close it's getting to the base. All these people who died so many moons ago protecting us. They'll finally be avenged. A caravan from the Modest Gamers is approaching. A combat supplier. Oh, hey, could you guys help us out real quick? We're in a bit of a bind. This actually could be perfect. Ooh, okay, hang on. I see opportunity knocking. Here, opportunity knock. I messed it up. You messed it up. Okay, man the steel mortar cheese. If we're fast enough, hang on, let's get Sauce Boss on this. Can he not do that? That's interesting. He should be able to do it. Is that because cheese is currently going to it? Hang on. There we go. If we're fast enough at this, they're moving pretty quick. We're probably not gonna be fast enough. I don't know. I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. Oh man, the barrel's about to be destroyed on this. Well, we do have another barrel, but we never like put it inside this room where it should have been. Okay. Because we do have another barrel, don't we? I could have swore I saw one in here when I was snooping around earlier. Spot the barrel. Do we? Okay, yeah, no, we have a bunch in here. Just never put them where they should be. See, my idea is that maybe we could awake these guys and then they'll fight with this caravan. It's so crazy, it just might work. Hurry, Sauce Boss, hurry. Don't miss either. If you missed, then all this is ruined. Okay, there we go. Fire. I think they're gonna be too far away. Oh, come on. They're not in range. Why are they all like fleeing as far away as possible? Go over here, go over here. No. Well, hang on. We can still salvage this. I'm sending over Cragsis and who else? Sauce Boss. Our snipers. Maybe they can lure them over here. And I guess maybe we can like, well, that's not really a thing, but I was gonna like stall the caravan. I'll just have somebody meet with them really quick. Buy some of their stuff, like Seth can do that. All right, what do we got? I mean, we have like no money left. Let's see, look at us. We have as much money as like a common caravan. Shield belt, we're pretty good on that. I don't think we need another one. Guess we don't need this. Whatever that was from. Must not need that if we're not wearing it. Flak jacket, no. These EMPs might come in handy pretty soon. Don't want the SMG. Get rid of at least one shotgun. Don't think we're gonna need that ever again. And a bunch of stuff that I probably do want, so... Oh yeah, we can get rid of these drugs. That's probably for the best. Insect jelly. May as well just get it out of here. Alright, so we made some money. I think these people would be a lot more useful, though, if we can get them to fight for us. And die for us. Oh, look, they're selling a Scarlet Edge as well. Alright, that's fine. I was just kind of hoping that these two could get the mechanoids to, like, come out of hiding. And, like, raid our base. Here, what if they just start attacking the ship itself? Does that work? Timberwolf is hunting now is not the time! What are you doing? Ugh. Don't make me release my rhino. Alright, rhino released. Had it coming. Alright, back to this. Back to the main threat. Now's not the time for Timberwolves. Alpalka's pregnant. What timing? Making any progress here? They should attack us any second now. Any second now. Oh, for Pete's sake. Come on. Don't they aggro if you start attacking their, Okay, here, I guess we'll attack one of these. Oh, they really don't want to aggro on us. Even Jackson's here now. Need some help? What if we attack this one? Oh, this is pointless. That may as well just call in everybody at this point. The plan has failed. The plan has failed, everyone. A lot of Scythers still up here. We should probably get some people to bring some EMPs. I'll have Snool get one. And Cheese can get the other one. All right, everybody else, I guess we'll draft. It's now or never. I mean, it's now or many, many other times, but I'll just say never. Because that's the expression. Wait, did Stool not get his? No, I guess not. Where'd it go? There we go. I guess while we're waiting, I should have had them still targeting this. I'm shocked that these guys are not opening fire on us. We're all just standing here. These guys can come up. Unfortunately, we have very little cover around here, which isn't great. And back there, I guess? I don't know. Oh, Snool. Wait a minute. Whoa, where'd Cheese go? Whoa! Oh, yeah, okay, he has the weapon now, but I never drafted him. I was like, Cheese, shirking your responsibilities, aren't you? All right, the two most important people are gonna be the last ones to arrive. That's cool. I guess they're not gonna aggro on us until we've destroyed the ship itself, I guess. I don't know. Nicole is moving as slowly as humanly possible. Very cool. Just entered into a battle of attrition at this point. Okay, all right. So Cheese is ready for when we start getting swarmed by Scythers. And Snool can be back here. Seth shouldn't really be on the front lines at all. Justin should probably be there. Amber can be near Cheese. Abstracta can be right there. I think that's a pretty good... About as good as it's gonna get, within reason. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Can we get somebody a little closer who knows what they're doing? Justin, take one for the team, Justin. I mean, maybe if we're lucky that that caravan might still help us. Don't count on it, though. It depends on how friendly they want to be. All right, it's destroyed. Are they still not gonna come after us? Okay, this one is. There they come. I sound excited. I really shouldn't. Hey, you guys want to help? I mean, we could just run now. We could just run and let these guys handle all of it. Problem is, they're gonna be too slow. They're gonna be too slow. The Scythers are definitely gonna catch up to them. Let's go ahead and move these two back. Maybe like to here or something. Justin is already moving back. All right. Oh man, there are a lot of them though, aren't there? Let's just go. No, Ramby. I thought I turned that off. No, I thought I turned it off. Oh no, the wolf. The wolf earlier. I really thought we turned that off. I could have swore I did. Oh no, Ramby's rushing into the front lines, and I can't stop him. Oh no. Gosh, you like dragged that closer to Cheese, Amber, you idiot. Idiot, Amber. You like put Cheese's life in danger even more so because you dragged it closer to him. Oh gosh. Idiots. All right, there we go. Dang, Trevor's just getting decimated over there for some reason. I mean, well, I see why. All right, Trevor, oh gosh, okay. I mean, we're doing okay. A little sloppy work. Oh no! Ramby died. Oh man. That was our last combat animal. Dang. That was quick too. I didn't even notice. Ramby was bonded to Cheese. It will affect Cheese's mood. The last event, so yeah, Cheese is not having a good fight here. Scyther missed Ramby, hack with the left blade. Gunshot to the brain caused who did it? That was one of us, wasn't it? Who's responsible for this? Justin? You were firing pretty erratically there, dude. I don't see anything there. Abstracta? I don't think it would have said bullet if it was Abstracta. I don't know, Jackson maybe? I'm not really seeing who was responsible for that. I guess it could have been one of these two. But yeah, I'm not really seeing any... it could have been there and I just missed it, but point is, I'm pretty sure that that was friendly fire. That's a shame. All right, let's send in our melee guys now. What's Heartstrong doing? Did you just like deflect a bullet? What is this frame? Anyway, yeah, let's send in our melee guys around back here. Just don't shoot Trevor. That's the important thing. Somebody down? Timberwolf Revenge. Now is not a great time. What? Get out of here. Okay, that's old. Major break risk, that's fine. Trevor can still go hide there before, wait for his shield to regenerate and everything. How are these two doing? Wait, is this thing alive? Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, it's still being stunned. I see, that's what everybody's shooting at still. I need to move some people inwards. I think Nicole and Justin can probably move up here. Okay, that one's down. Got a level up. I think that was Amber. Okay, Trevor's gonna hide back there for a little bit. Snool needs to move in. Pretty close, actually. Maybe like there. And maybe Cheese can go up there with him. Maybe. I don't know if that's the best idea, but we'll see what happens. Use Ramby's body as a shield. I don't think that's even gonna work, but do it. Jackson can move in back here. All right. Okay, that one's dead. All right, and now we just need these guys to act as distractions. Is everybody in place where they should be? Seems like it. I think everybody can reach who they need to reach. Nicole should probably be a little closer. Might regret this, but I'm gonna move her in kind of a more dangerous area. Seth can be moved a bit closer. Okay, good job. Don't celebrate yet. You're not done. Nice. All the melee guys working simultaneously is a sight to behold. Look at him. Look at him. I'm so proud of him. These guys don't stand a chance. Nice. Man, what a hard-fought battle. Like, we still had so many people get injured. We lost Ramby. I'm pretty upset about that. We had, like, an era here at the base. An era of heroes. No, of combat animals. We had, like, a bunch of them. We had a Thrumbo at one point. And it just slowly dwindled away until here we are. We're left with nothing again. Maybe it's for the best, though. Ramby couldn't have come with us off this world. So maybe this is the way that things were meant to be. Anyway, let's take a quick assessment of how everybody's doing health-wise. Doesn't look like anybody's about to die. Well, okay, Trevor needs some help. Justin actually got beat up way more than I thought he did. Cheese got beat up pretty badly. That's Amber's fault, I think. But otherwise, I mean, pretty good, but the fact that there was like, this would have been even worse had we not had help from these guys. Because they took out at least like a couple of Scythers, like 3 or 4. The fact that that could have been even worse is kind of scary. Anyway, I am glad that we waited for everybody to get back to base. That was smart. Not doing that with only like 5 people, because that was pretty rough. I'm just hoping that everybody who needs medical attention will go get it. But there you go. Thanks for the help, guys. Yeah, really appreciate it. I mean, I know that we tried to betray you and everything, and get you to fight the entire battle for us and all, but come on. It's a real lousy move on your guys' part. Probably should have had Nicole grab something before she went back. Oh well. Oh gosh, does Justin not have any armor anymore? Where did your armor go, Justin? Is that what I sold earlier? Yeah, what the heck? There's like no armor for poor Justin. I guess it just like rotted off him. Jeez Louise. I mean, no wonder he's so injured. Justin's getting the short end of the stick here at the end of the playthrough, huh? Well, next time he gets the opportunity, I'll put like at least a bulletproof vest on him or something. Good grief. All right, let's start helping people. 23 hours. Everybody's mostly fine. Still though, Seth needs the help. least we have a decent amount of medicine. Trevor needs some help. There we go. Oh, where's Trevor at? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he should really be in here. Because he doesn't have access to the hospital, I think. I should probably fix that before it gets him killed somehow. Alright, I think everybody's been tended, I hope. Some people in here getting treated for bruises, while other people have undergone, like, life-threatening injuries. Okay. Should be mostly fine. Oh man, people in here are not happy. I mean, there's not much I can really do. I mean, you just have a bunch of bruises. If you want, go get some to drink, I guess. Amber, you shouldn't even be in here. A single bruise after that intense fight. Who else? Nicole is upset. Oh, it's because she's hungry. Okay, that'll be fixed in a moment. Trevor, I mean, I guess he could get up. He can walk. Yeah, he's hungry. Here, I'll have him consume a lavish meal. We're getting towards the end of the playthrough. I can give people some lavish meals now, instead of hoarding indefinitely like I tend to do. All right. Okay. Well, I think... Hey, look at this. Jackson's getting some work done. Major break risk. Karen, oh gosh, what are you doing out here? What are you doing? Shredding a mechanoid, ravenously hungry? Tale as old as time. Colonists wander off to the other side of the entire map, and then they get ravenously hungry because they didn't bring a shred of food with them. There. All right, oh, another thing that I should do before I forget is I need to change this so that the barrels can go in this room. Reinforced barrels, yeah. And paste. And then I need to change this so that you cannot have reinforced barrels in here. It's a very small thing, but who knows? The mortars might come in handy later, and I want to be ready. No barrels. Trouble is, I don't know if there's going to be an easy way for me to copy and paste these, because it's... Yeah, the way that you, like, select all of them, I can't really do. No barrels. Yeah, if there's, like, an empty shelf here somewhere, then I could do it, but I can't, like, double-click on any of these shelves to select them all because they all have stuff on them. It's a weird problem to have. Maybe I always need a shelf that, like, is disallowed. Just expressly for that singular purpose. That's a small thing. I don't know. That might kind of help us. Aw, man. Ramby died for no reason, too. If I had just remembered to turn off the stupid, like, thing that makes the animals attack, then we wouldn't have had that problem. I mean, I thought I did. I really did, but I guess not. Rookie mistake. I do need some more food. Hopefully people can get some hunting done in the morning. But we also need to send people out on their final expedition. And that'll probably be the final time that we use these transport pods, too. Which I wonder how quick that's going to make the journey, because I think we looked before and this was going to be like a 20-day trip-ish. Yeah, 18.8. Probably even less if we brought animals and everything. But since we're using transport pods, I don't know how far that'll take us. It'll probably take us pretty far. I don't know, we might be fighting these bases in today's stream. Well, I'll give some people some time to recover. I don't want to send a bunch of injured people to do one of our final big fights. Just let them recover, let them hunt a little bit, gather some resources back up, and then we'll talk about the final attack. And still they play the horseshoes. Some real resolve from these colonists. All right, well, it's nice to see everybody working. Nobody's just like wandering around with nothing to do. I'm pretty sure everybody's got something that they need to be doing. Did I try to build another one of these? No, like we need to reinstall this. There. Yeah, there we go. All right, more steel on the way. I don't want to get like too headstrong here. The only thing that should be strong here is heart strong. But I don't want to get too like cocky and think that I have enough steel and then wind up surprised later when I don't have nearly enough to finish like the engines or something. I think those engines are gonna be a real pain, but we'll see. Are we still making kibble? I don't know if we still need kibble. I think they're pretty good. Yeah, okay. Might have gone a little too far in a few places on the kibble. 2 more kibble. That's it. Okay, Justin really need to wear something. Okay, I guess he put it on. Yeah, I accidentally sold off, I think, his wooden plate armor. I don't know why it wouldn't have already been here, though. Either that or he was wearing armor and it just rotted off. I have no idea what happened. But I can't afford to be making more armor right now. Cannot. Yeah, are we all out of, like, all components at this point? Because I don't see, like, any. Yeah, I think, we have a bunch of unfinished components somewhere. Oh yeah, they're right here. We have one in here. I guess Justin needs to finish that? I mean, he's working now, so I assume that he will get around to it. Probably shouldn't be doing this right now. That's not the best use of his time. That's interesting. How come Sauce Boss seems to be like the only guy I can actually get to just work on this bench? Everybody else, there's like something weird blocking them. I have no idea why. Probably has something to do with like the little areas that I've limited them to, but I'm not exactly sure. Like zones. Sauce Boss is hunting right now though. We kind of probably need... We clearly need more food. We clearly don't have nearly enough food. I guess that's not true. Man, look how fast these crops are growing over here. And now we finally have access to our greenhouse again. We do have an advanced component still laying out here that somebody most certainly needs to go fetch. Maybe Seth can do that after he's done eating. May as well. And then if somebody can come over here and get this plasteel too. 34 plasteel. So picture this. I spent like most of the base's entire like savings on like 50 plasteel. And then like this random mechanoid here just happens to drop like 34. Amber. There we go. Guess we can shred these mechanoids too. Get some more steel. Anything that gives us steel, anything that gives us resources to build up more of the ship, I will take it gladly. Oh, hey, look, here's some armor. I mean, it's in terrible tainted quality, but Justin's not gonna be all too picky, I guess. I don't know what it's doing out there. Items just appear around here sometimes with no real explanation. They just kind of manifest themselves. Just don't think about it too hard. Really need somebody making components now. Really need someone. All right, in the morning, I'm just gonna have Sauce Boss do that all day. I really don't know why I can't have Justin do it. I have the option to do clean workshop. Isn't Justin our main manufacturer? Like, he has to be. Why else do we have all these, like, unfinished things? Snool was working on. Where'd Snool go? What has he been doing? Here, I'll have him do that. Finish what you started, Snool. All right. It is cool to slowly see this start to take shape a little bit. I guess I can build more of the ship, or at least get more of it, like, blueprinted out, you know? Still need the reactor. So yeah, I guess it's just down to reactor and ship engines. The reactor can go, I guess, here. I don't have much of a choice. Aw, man. So it's gonna block people? They won't be able to go around the base? That's dumb. Unless I remove that singular block there. Part of the hospital. I don't think that'll mess up the base. That's dumb. Just to be clear though, I need to see this get built, because, well, no, okay. So yeah, they need like an extra little spot right there, which will be right there, so. All right, fine. I'll build the reactor, and I guess we'll just put it here. Kinda dumb, but whatever. And then we'll just deconstruct that, so that way people don't have to go like all the way around the base to get anywhere. By the way, what does this reactor cost again? Decent amount of steel, a lot of plasteel. That's where a lot of it's going. There goes pretty much the rest of our uranium, and a bunch of advanced components. That's assuming that nobody botches it either. We needed like our best minds on this. So clearly Jackson's the right man for the job. Oh, Snool's still working over here? Well, he still seems content. As long as Snool's still content to work, then I'm gonna make him still work. We do need to get Sauce Boss back here to finish the part that he missed. And Justin, eventually. Already harvesting out here? All right. Whoa, where'd all this come from? Where'd we get all this silver again? Was this from like a trade I did? I don't know what it's all doing out here. That's a lot of money. Could have used that earlier. It's just lying out here in the field. Is that here this whole time? Justin, can you haul this? Just all these treasures just laying out in the middle of nowhere. Gold up here, still has not been gotten. You know what, why not? I should probably have somebody get it, then I can sell it off later. That's probably all gold is good for at this point in my playthrough. Sauce Boss is still hunting. What's Amber so upset about? Tainted recon armor, disturbed sleep. Ugh. Here, just have some of this. Seth, if you wouldn't mind. Need some hauling done. Hope this solar flare ends soon. The one is rotting all over our food. That's what true heroes do, though. They rot all over our food, posthumously. 2 colonists idle? Really? With all the work that we're doing? Trevor's idle of all things. All right. Oh, that's because, yeah, the power's out. Well, guess that makes sense. Oh no, everybody's forced to clean the base, their least favorite thing. Well, it seems like mostly everybody's healed, so you know what? I might go ahead and send them out on their final big mission. I mean, there will still be this one to get to Orange Cove and everything, but I think we're probably good to take on Brebon and White Cadorman up here. I'm just gonna send a bunch of transport pods up that way. I should probably see how far they can go. Let's see. I'll just launch this with like something dopey in it. Single piece of chocolate. Oh, okay, they can't do that because the chocolate's off limits. Man, that was a stupid thing to choose. Okay, hang on. Okay, there we go. This is just a test. I just want to see how far this can go. Okay. So, I can land around here at furthest. That's pretty good. It almost just reaches their doorstep. So that means, I think it was like around here-ish. If we put a caravan here... Okay, so the closer we are to this main road, the better. Well, kinda. That's 4.6 days. That's 4.6. Yeah, I mean, so it doesn't really save that much time, to be honest. We would be able to do some trades along the way. I don't know. It might actually be better to just land closer to this. Yeah, because that's just 4 days. I think that's what we'll do. I think the game plan will be we're going to land closer around here-ish. We're going to march through the jungle to White Caterman. And then right after that, we're going to march up here. It'll take like half a day. Then we'll attack Brebon, destroy that. And then on our way home, we'll pass through all these bases and maybe buy some stuff. And if we land here, go there, and then go home. Oh, really? That's going to be their path? They're going to, like, backtrack? Well, hang on a second. That changes everything. Okay, so maybe we should land here and then go there. It's 4.9 days, though. I'm less concerned with the trades and more concerned about just making this go as quickly as possible. And I guess if that is the plan, then... Yeah, I guess they're gonna backtrack. Okay, well, I guess no trades then. Who needs trades? Who needs good armor or good weapons or anything here at the end of the game? All right, they'll attack that one, then they'll go for that one. Or would it make more sense for them to just go for this one first? I guess so. Yeah. That'll save them a tiny bit of time. Okay, so roughly speaking, this entire trip will take about 14 days. I'll probably bring along some alpacas, which will probably drop it to like, I don't know, 11, 12 days. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I'll wait till morning. Well, there's no real reason to wait till morning, is there? Let's get all of this. All right. All right, who are we bringing on this almost final, penultimate expedition? Obviously, we got to send Cragsis so he can have revenge on his brother and everything. You know how it goes. Why is this already... Huh? Too heavy. What are you talking about? No, I'm selecting all of them, not just that one. Is that right now? Okay, yeah, now we're good. Okay, I don't know what exactly I did there, but whatever. Okay, sending Cragsis. Who's lighter? I guess these two are lighter, so we'll send both the alpacas to do some hauling for us. Donkey is pretty much relegated to just staying at the base at this point. Probably we'll have to release him into the wild soon. We'll see what happens there. Maybe he can go with us on our final expedition. Nicole. See, I really want to think this through. I don't want to end up with a bunch of colonists back here at the base who are just lousy at everything. Seth can stay, obviously. Cheese needs to get his weapon back, so does Snool. Cheese can probably go. He's good for cooking, but we have Seth at the base for that. So I'll send Cheese out. We do need a sniper on this mission. Oh, I guess that's Kraxus. Okay, so Sauce Boss is staying here then, which is fine. Amber and Trevor. Trevor's too unreliable. He has too many mental breaks. So I guess we could send Amber, although she's been really useful for mining. And at this point, we kind of do need the steel. I think we're going to have to keep her here too. Abstracta. I can't really think of any good reason that we couldn't send Abstracta. Heartstrong can go. We need some melee out there. I think this is going to be the exact same caravan layout as we had before, honestly. Justin, Snool, and Nicole. All of those guys... Well, Justin's really good for construction. I kind of need him here at the base to do more component work. If I can get him to do it. I don't know why it's being weird about it, but... Snool can do components too, though. And Snool is more reliable. Justin, for some reason, doesn't even want to do the work. So you know what? Okay, I will send Justin. Snool can stay to work on the components. And let's see, that's 5 people. For a raid this big on 2 bases, we do need more than 5, so I'll send Nicole as well. How many people does that leave here? 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 6 staying, 6 leaving. I mean, that makes sense, but these are really big raids. I'm hoping that 6 people is gonna be enough. But there's really no one else obvious that I can send. Well, there is Jackson. He's useful for building, of course, but Seth can do that. Maybe I'll send Jackson too on this mission. I think I need to. Just for safety, we need everybody to be on at their absolute best for this final raid. This is probably gonna be the trickiest one. Kind of, I mean, not really. We'll talk about it more later, but okay. Food. If we bring all the pemmican, that's 11.4 days. How many days was this trip gonna take? I already forget. Oh no, that was the entire reason I looked it up. 14, I think I said that it might be 12 once I bring the animals. So we're close. That's actually not as good as I thought it would be. Yeah, I will bring some kibble though, that'll help. 200, there we go. Maybe we'll bring a little bit more actually, 250. Simple meals, bring some of those. I don't want to bring like all the pemmican. Can I save some of it here? There we go. Bring these. All right, that's probably good there. Medicine, we'll bring a lot. 18, I think. 20, 19. Okay. We need to bring the bombardment targeter. That's huge. If I forgot that, then we'd be in a bit of trouble here. Maybe we should even bring a triple rocket launcher for one of these. I kind of want to see one in action. I thought we had multiple. Do we really only have one? It's interesting. Huh. I guess we only have one. That's weird. Okay, how many people are we bringing again? 7, I think. So we need to bring 7 beds. 1, 4, 9. Oh wait, we don't need that many. Wait, what? My count is off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's good. I don't know where I got 9 from there. Okay. Well, I guess that's everything. They should have enough food. And they're probably gonna get even more when they actually raid these bases. So maybe I should drop this a little bit lower. Like to 1,600 or something. I really do want to save at least some pemmican for the actual final attack. So it's probably about as good as it's gonna get. Probably about as good as it's gonna get. Psychic suit. Oh, yeah. We do need to bring a psychic suit pulsar. I'm glad I did not forget that. Dang, what? How did I get so many of these? How did I end up with 4? I thought that we were low. All right, well, all right. I guess those will come in handy. We need them. And there's, oh, I guess we could bring some silver in case there's like a trade that we can do along the way. So, let's bring all of it. No, we'll bring 800. Okay, maybe not that much, 600. We still have some room. I'm a little surprised. Maybe we could bring Donkey. Yeah, we could. It'll increase their movement speed. Actually, no, it slows it down. Huh. Really? That's surprising. Well, I guess we won't bother then. All right, I think we should be good to go. I'm gonna do one more check, make sure I'm not forgetting something really obvious. But I think that's everything that I typically bring. All right. Don't know how long it'll take them to get all that loaded in. Probably not too terribly long. We've had to bring more in the past because we've like had to, you know, travel the entire world. When Cheese gets the opportunity, he needs his gun back, and Snool needs his gun back. Where do you put his gun at? There should be like an assault rifle around here. I can't see anything because the lights are off. I knew I shouldn't have replaced that single torch with an actual light. My mistake. Where'd that assault rifle go? I know there's one in here. Okay, there it is. Okay. Make that available. Just want to make sure everything's available now, too. Well, I think it should be. I guess we'll see. Man, this solar flare is lasting a ridiculously long time. There we go. Speak of the devil. Oh, Karen's having a mental break? What the heck? How'd that happen? Jealous of Justin's like, what happened, though? I completely missed that anything was happening. She's talking about religion with somebody. This is a mental break, right? Sad wander, food binge, Karen. Darkness. Aren't you going on this mission? I think we sent Karen on this mission, and now she's gonna be on bad behavior. That's gonna mess everything up. Well, hopefully she gets over it soon. Cragsis, feeling a little upset. I know, just the thing. Have some smoke leaf. Doctor's orders. There you go. All right. Well, now we just let them do their thing, and hopefully Karen, like, snaps out of this mood she's in before all of our food rots away in these pods. I don't think it will. We're bringing some food that lasts a pretty long time, but still, Karen's gonna slow us down a bit here. Okay, and they deconstructed this part in the corner. I hope that doesn't mean that... I'm pretty sure this room is still contained, right? I'm like almost positive. I forget how to check that. Okay, yes, it still is registering as a single room. Decent impressiveness. Wealth, somewhat rich? Oh, come on. I feel like we should be more than somewhat rich. Now, that's probably about right, actually. This entire playthrough, I have felt only somewhat rich. So, that's actually probably spot on. Ugly. That's weird, though. I wouldn't consider this ugly. Is it this one shirt that somebody dropped here and never picked up? Somewhat rich. Luxurious, though, in this room. Anyway. Major break, cheese. Did cheese just hop into the pod? I don't know, now's a good time. Cheese. You can't finish loading because some people are unavailable? Justin? Why is Justin unavailable? He's available. He's going into a pod right now. Cheese, however, needs to have something. Oh, can I not get him out of there? Dang it. Oh, he's gonna have like a mental break in the pod. Oh no. Cannot be very spacious in there. Well, everybody's in but Karen. Karen's gonna mess all this up. So what do we have? Hang on. I guess I can't read the contents of them all. Nothing in that one. That one's good. 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 Nicole we're waiting on here. Good. Good. Oh, and good. Okay, is Karen not going on this mission? I thought she was for some reason. Kinda don't know why we didn't bring her. Guess she was just kind of the odd one out. Hang on. Or is it not including her specifically because she's having a mental break? There's Justin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. Okay. Yeah, we're just waiting on Nicole now, I guess. And there she goes. Oh, gosh, she's so slow. Really should be Karen that's going, but... All right, here comes Nicole. All right. Not too much drama there, thankfully. Don't need to launch that one. Let's do a quick save in case the game gets weird here for some reason. Okay. All right. And I think I said we were going to fly like as close as we possibly can so that we can get to this base first up here. So I guess that's probably like here. All right, final time using the transport pods. There they go. And this pod, I guess we can probably just deconstruct for parts, honestly. Gosh, this is not very many people. Oh boy. It's fine. We'll be fine. They're not gonna be gone that long. What's the worst that could happen? We can always call in support if we need it. We're fine. Karen is no longer pigging out on food. Good for her. Okay. Attack Brebon. How many days is this gonna take them? Time to 5 days. Dang it. So we did kind of mess up. Probably should have landed more to the left, I guess. So maybe we are better off. Hang on. So they're here. There. All right, so that trip is gonna take 14 days. Or they could go here, then here, then here. And that would take 12 days. Okay, so we can take 2 days off the trip. All right, fine. I've flipped on this so many times. All right, for sure now we are going to White Caterman. And then it is over to Brebon. All right. I still probably have a little bit less than an hour left in me here. So we probably, well, I don't know if we'll get to see the fight. This stream might end just before we get to the fight. But it is kind of cool that we're finally starting to, like, wind down here. I almost want to deconstruct all these pod launchers. I mean, why not? Give us some more parts and everything. Maybe we can get, like, a component back from it or something. Because how much did these cost to make? One component, 50 steel. So what, I'd probably get like 25 steel per thing. Maybe not worth my time, actually. I mean, it's a little hard to say. I probably, I'll only deconstruct them if, like, we really get desperate. Otherwise, I'll just keep them there. I don't think we're that desperate yet. In the morning, though, Snool really needs to, or in fact, Sauce Boss really needs to finish this part that he never finished. So I'll have him do that. Oh, dang it. Wow, they're so fast. Sometimes they can be so slow at stuff, and other times they're ridiculously fast. Amber's just gotten really good at mining. Assuming that her mining stat even actually means anything while, like, operating a device like this. It might only mean when she's, like, doing it manually. I don't really know. Anyway, I'll let her do her thing. Get some more steel in here. Sauce Boss. Sauce, you didn't finish this part. I guess maybe you can do that after this? There you go. No, don't haul it, like, actually finish it. You're the one, it's your part. It's your part. Is there any reason that he can't finish it? That's like that's a lot of wasted stuff there. I guess I'll just disassemble this one that Justin was working on. Cancel. Didn't get much back from that. Oh well. Okay, Snool's gonna work on some more. So yeah, okay. The two most important roles of the entire colony right now basically are Snool and Sauce Boss making as many components as they can. And then Seth building stuff out here. Maybe somebody else building too, it's hard to say. We don't really have anyone on crops anymore, I don't think. Yeah, because Cragsis and Heartstrong mainly did that. But that's fine. I think we're pretty good on crops. Although, oh man, all these potatoes are probably gonna go to waste. Whatever. I mean, somebody might get to them, I don't know. A guy can dream, can't he? Defoliate, no! We just did this! We just did this! It landed in the same spot! Dang it, game. It's a bunch of scythers. It's not that bad. At least it's not a psychic ship. Good grief. Man, this side of the forest just cannot catch a break. Forgive me, though, if I don't feel too sorry for it. Sick of seeing the trees. So how many scythers is this? 8? It's definitely not as bad as that previous one that we had. Although, even all of our melee guys, with their combined forces, would probably struggle to deal with that with EMP support. I don't know. We might leave that one until they get back again. The exact same stunt we pulled before. Might just do that again. But there they go, on their way. Glitching out, kinda. Yeah. And how many days until they get there? 3.4? I think we'll probably be able to do that fight. So maybe we'll do that fight, and that'll like be the end of the stream, basically. Then the next stream will start either with them arriving at the next base or them heading towards the next base. We'll kind of see what happens time-wise, but we might be able to end this with something a little action-packed. We'll see what happens. Oh, I do need to keep working on this so that bugs don't spawn in. Okay, Sauce Boss doing his part there. Very good. Already a caravan demand? We just sent these guys out here. Nicole's caravan has been ambushed by 3 pirates from the mediocre gamers. They want marine armor. No. And the orbit. Wow. Here's some heavy demands. Accidentally press give and pass. Refuse and fight. It's always just 3 guys. Has it ever been any more than 3 guys with a bunch of knives? I've seen a lot of different biomes today. I feel like this would be a nice biome to make a base in. Anything's better than the one that I already have. All right. Oh, whoa, these guys actually have guns. Wow, look at that. The game finally respects us enough to have us fight people with real guns. Good for us, I guess. Oh, don't shoot alpaca. Dang. Ooh, that looks oh man, she's pregnant too. All right. All right. Well, they dropped some pretty good stuff, actually. Some drugs, some food, medicine. I can use all that responsibly. Guess I'll bring the guns. Why not? Maybe I can sell them later. And we go from 11.3 days of food to 12.2 days of food. Pretty good deal. Hey, got another crypto sleep pod. Psychic drone, no! I just said I was happy we didn't have a psychic drone. Dang. Well, I think we'll be fine. It's a medium level one. And honestly, I mean, well, 2 of these are females, so we don't have to worry about them. Just these other 4. Seth really doesn't have much to do. I think they'll be fine. I'll just keep an eye on them. Turn off automatic refuel on these. It's not really necessary anymore. We're winding down. All right. I guess we should... I mean, if Sauce Boss really does not want to finish this part, I don't know why. What happens if he hauls it now? He's just hauling it deeper and deeper away. I guess Sauce Boss just really did not like that part. Cancel it then. Five components now. I mean, it's slow work, but we're getting stuff done. Some more steel incoming. That's good. Snool being a real night owl here. I'm happy to see that they're finally kind of like, I mean, we still have a bunch of wood left. 2,300, better than 3,300 though. Made at least a little progress there. Another crypto sleep casket. Ah, what? Are they, oh, you just stopped with 6 work left? It's like to mess with me sometimes, I swear. I have not seen anyone botch anything. Okay, look, he finished. You didn't want to give me the satisfaction of seeing him finish the crypto sleep casket. Hide in room sauce. Really? I mean, what? Oh, come on. I was keeping an eye out. You seemed fine. Here, Trevor, you can have some of this. Just don't want everybody to start flipping out. All right, Snool's making an advanced component. I probably need to be really careful here that I don't overmake something and waste a bunch of resources. I need to figure out exactly like how many we need. And I guess we will be able to do that once we build the ship reactor. But for that, we're gonna need, at this point, Oh, 8 advanced components. Okay. So that's my main focus now, is finishing the ship reactor, which means making 7 more advanced components than we already have. And then when it comes to the engines for the ship, how many do those take? Hopefully none. 6 each? Good grief, these are so pricey. These are gonna ruin me, these engines. Well, I know we're gonna need at least 1, so I may as well add 6 onto this. Which means we definitely are gonna need more regular components too. I'm very happy that we kept both Snool and Sauce Boss here to work on the components. And I'm also happy that we started making the ship now. I know I said that I was thinking about waiting till like the end of this stream, or like maybe the start of the next stream. Who knows what my plan was exactly, but I think we made the right call making it when we did. Maybe. Well, it's possible we should have made it even earlier, to be quite honest with you. A civil engineer? Blitz? You have anything good? No. At this point, I'm just enjoying the music. Still can't believe that we went like 3 streams with no music. Real blunder on my part. That's what I get for having Beard Guy on the show. Every time I invite Beard Guy onto the show, I immediately regret it afterwards. Virtually instantaneous. I mean, clearly he's bad luck. His own colonist died like 4 streams in. Or whatever it was. Psychic drone is ending. That's good. Sauce Boss still in a bad mood. How are these guys doing? 10 days of food, 1.5 days till they get there. All right. How we doing over here? This better not be another unfinished part that Sauce Boss never gets to, with 5 work left on it. Ooh, Snool just leveled up his crafting. That's good. Really burning through that wood now. Okay, you know what? Before this becomes a problem somehow, let's just toggle that off. I've seen it happen too many times. Just don't want to bother. One of my greatest, I think, once this entire playthrough's over, I'll probably do like a big retrospective and everything at like the end of the final stream and everything. But one of the things that I think I am always going to regret never doing is making an incinerator. I know it takes a lot of power and it costed a little bit more than I wanted to spend. I think it was like a few advanced components, but I should have done it. Because I hate occasionally seeing like stuff like this just laying around and knowing that I could just incinerate it, but I can't. Thanks to a high mood, Karen has experienced an inspiration. She will work faster for the next 8 days. That is what I like to hear, even though Karen doesn't really have anything to do. Well, I'll assume that she'll find something to do. Trevor just leveled up his shooting by reading a book. Don't ask me how that works exactly. Can someone switch this thing off already? Shouldn't be on anymore. Okay, yeah, no, so I really like that Sauce Boss and Snool are just like trading back and forth on the work. It's really cool. This is like the kind of efficiency that I always wanted for the base and never got. Trevor's doing research. Yeah, I think we have a pretty good team here back at the base. Pretty good. Oh, Alpalka has given birth. How many times has Alpalka given birth while we're on an away mission? I swear. And now it's another mouth to feed. Should we just like ditch this thing immediately? Ditch the baby alpaca? Ah, we're fine. We're gonna have more than enough food. Quest available. Supplies for trade. It's a little late, guys. They want 1,320 chem fuel? Oh, wow, I could actually probably do that. 1,320, you said? Yeah, we have that. And I have no more use for chem fuel. Ooh, okay. Oh, no. Well, I mean, that's good, but that's bad. This is pretty good. Ooh, look at all this uranium we could get. I think we do need uranium. Oh, no. Who am I gonna have do this mission? I really feel uncomfortable sending more people away. But that's pretty good. Okay, let's figure out how much more uranium we need at this point. Because this is done. That has all the uranium it needs. These, wait a second. Wait, shouldn't this have been built higher up? Because now we're one crypto sleep casket short. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, what was I thinking here? Why did I build this so low? I thought the entire idea was that I'd move that up here, and then the final crypto sleep would be there. Did I just completely forget that? I was like actively talking about it when I was making all this, and then I guess I just completely overlooked my own advice. Oh no! We're a pod short. You know what? That's drama for you, folks. Someone is not making it off this planet. Whether they die or not, maybe we won't lose any more colonists. Somebody is not leaving this planet. That's just the way that it is. Because of my clerical error. Or whatever you want to call it. I can't believe I'm just now realizing that. That's so stupid of me. I mean, I probably could get all the resources back just by canceling this. I'm pretty sure that I would get everything back. Do I want to risk that? Not really. I don't know, maybe I should risk it. Oh, okay. I couldn't build it any higher up because the ground wasn't fit. So yeah, there's really nothing I can do. Nothing I can do, sorry. Yeah, somebody's getting left behind. Left behind or killed. That's just, that raises the stakes though, you know? People like that. Am I even gonna have room? Like, where am I going to attach all these engines now is my concern. I guess I can probably strap a couple here. That should be enough room there. And then, well, I guess they don't all have to be touching, so I could just like attach more engines to the engines and maybe build one out here. Okay, so we're probably good there. We have like just enough room to make the ship work. I'm glad that we chose this as a spot overall. We probably do need to build some more walls for safety. Be there. Continue building this up. Oh yeah, okay, but the quest though, the quest. So we need 299 more uranium. We're good on all of these. Use a lot less uranium than I thought. It's probably the engines though that use most of it at this point, right? Yes, 70. So 70 each. I think we're gonna need, let's assume 4. I'm hoping that it's only 3. But I'm gonna assume 4. That's 280 uranium that we're gonna need at this point. And we only have 93. So, yeah. Yeah, I think we kind of have to do this quest. The game's kind of throwing us a bone here. It's kind of like exactly what we needed. I was worried about the uranium too. All right, fine. I mean, these are such good rewards. Then I'm getting like 5 reinforced barrels. Yeah, thanks. It couldn't have been like anything else. Anything else. That's useless to me. Fine. 1,320 chem fuel. Guess we're not done with these pods after all, huh? I mean, how much chem fuel can I stuff in a single pod? Let's find out. Oops, sorry. Tabbed out there for a moment. All right, 1,320, I think it said. Okay, yeah, we have enough room. And then we'll send, I don't know, oh, we can't fit Donkey in. Oh gosh, how's that gonna work? Okay, so we are gonna have to make another pod. All right, we'll probably just be sending Donkey, one colonist, and a bunch of chem fuel, probably. I mean, maybe I'll send 2, I don't know. I'll count on it. Go Frenzy, Snool. Nice. Can everybody just get this? That'd be much appreciated. All right. Just so I'm sure, it is 1,320, right? I've said it like 17 times. Yes, 1,320. Wait, what was it? Okay, no, I'm kidding, I know. 1,320. Who's safe to send? Snool's working quick. If I'm gonna send anyone out, I feel like it should be somebody who can melee fight and kind of hold their own a little bit. So that's either Karen or Amber. Karen doesn't really have much of a use right now at the base, so I'll send her. Wait, really? Ah, dang it, am I gonna have to make another pod? She can't haul all this uranium herself. Dang it. Yeah. Dang, Donkey, you're too heavy. Too heavy, man. The thing is, uranium's really heavy in general, too. I don't even know how much, if Donkey's gonna be able to carry all that, I have no idea, because we're getting a ton here. But whatever we can get, I want to take. Dang. All right, I'll build another one. I don't have much of a choice, unless I just send them over on foot, but I don't really want to do that. How much can Donkey carry? Can I find this information out before I get, like, annoyed later when I realize that he can't even begin to carry everything that we need? Donkey can carry... It's on here somewhere, I'm sure. Somewhere. Chat's wondering what we're doing. We are going to be accepting a trade request. We're giving a bunch of chem fuel to a nearby base called Turnip Land. It's a magical place. And it's a little risky, though, because we're kind of short-staffed right now. Also, we're learning that someone in this colony is not going to be able to leave the planet with us, because I don't have enough room to add another crypto sleep pod. So... somebody's either gonna have to die here, or somebody's gonna get left behind. So cast your votes now, everybody. Life expectancy, nutrition, eating speed. Where's the carrying capacity? I know it's on here, I'm just like overlooking it. Where is it? Grass to maintain. Like I'm getting all the wrong information here. Immunity gain speed? I don't even know what half this stuff even is. Yeah, for some reason I cannot... Kills. Yeah, how many kills has Donkey had? Here's some interesting stats. For any of you who want to see Donkey's stats. Man, Donkey has been with us for 6.7 years. Donkey's been with us since the beginning, I'm pretty sure, actually. I sometimes forget that, I think. But 6.7. Either Donkey's been with us since the beginning, or very nearly since the beginning. Only taken 49 damage in all that time. That's pretty good. All right, well, I can't find his carrying capacity, but we don't really have a choice either way. Chat is currently, it looks like voting for Jackson to be the one either killed or left behind. I mean, that's Chat's opinion, not mine. Jackson is a valued member of the team, but, you know, I mean, some cuts have to be made. And look, the guy's living it up in Tomodachi life, living the dream. Does he really need to be living it up here in RimWorld 2? There's such a thing as too much of a good thing, and maybe that's what Jackson has right now. but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think that the next couple streams of RimWorld, we're really kind of reaching the end now. I think we're going to see some pretty big twists and turns ahead of us. That should make things pretty interesting. Okay, load the launch group. I should be able to fit everybody in now, I hope. I'm going to send out Karen. And we need to bring 1,320 chem fuel. What, that's still too heavy? Oh my gosh. I mean, look, I know that's a lot of chem fuel, but really 4 pods for all this? Are you kidding me? I guess I will be able to send out 2 colonists on this mission at this point. Wow, unless I'm just misunderstanding what all this means. I guess I'm glad that I didn't destroy all these, huh? But yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, at the start of, or at the end of this stream or at the start of the next one, I'm going to turn back on one-hit kills. So colonists have the chance to die like immediately upon impact with a bullet or really any kind of damage. And that will really test the mettle of every colonist we've got here. So far, some of them have gotten by through sheer luck. Cargo pods. What do we get? Anything good? Bunch of eggs. Iguana eggs? 11 iguana eggs have just landed at the base. Thanks. Just what I needed. Could I just have like 300 uranium show up at the base? That'd be nice. Save me a bit of time. So the uranium that we currently have, how heavy is this exactly? Can I like find the weight? For some reason, it gives me all the stats that I don't want. Tells me the beauty of the uranium, but I can't find the like individual weight of a single piece of uranium. Oh wait, no, there it is. Mass, 1 kilogram. Maybe that's what I was missing when I was looking on Donkey's tab. I wasn't looking for the word mass. Hang on, let's find Donkey's mass. Okay, there's Donkey's mass. What's his carrying capacity though? I don't know. No one knows. Impossible to find. It's a surprise. I'm in for a surprise later. Okay, now we're finally good. I can't believe we have to have 4 transport pods for this. Here I thought we'd be able to do this in 1. Taking Donkey, Karen. I swear, if we need another one, I'm gonna flip. We need 1,320 chem fuel. Are you kidding me? Caravan. Oh, I see. I'm being silly. Okay. That's the mass of what they're carrying. Interesting. Well, what are we gonna do here? I mean, I guess I could bring another person, although that's not gonna be enough either. Yeah, the problem is that when they land, they're not gonna be able to carry even all of this, all the chem fuel. So we kind of do need another animal. Is there any like animal that we can tame? Okay, there are some alpacas here. All right, we have an emergency taming situation here. I didn't think that in the penultimate stream of RimWorld, well, this probably isn't the penultimate, it's probably the anti-penultimate stream, but I didn't think that here in the third to last stream of RimWorld, I'd have to do an emergency taming session, but here we are. Is anyone here even good at taming? Of course, we sent out Cheese. I know he was good at it. Okay, Seth's good at animals. Sauce is good. Kind of everyone's good at animals here. Karen, okay, Karen. Now let's see if we can just do a quick tame here. This might be foolhardy, I don't know. All right, Karen, work your magic. Never had to do an emergency taming session before. It's not that much of an emergency. We do have to. Oh, wow. Okay, that was fast. Okay. Well, there we go. We'll call this Alpaca Grace because it's our saving grace. Okay. Before I even have her try to tame anything else, let's see what we've got here. Grace, Donkey, Karen, who's turning out to be more of a hero this stream than I'd originally anticipated. How many times am I going to have to do all this? 1,320 chem fuel. And should I send... Hang on. Cancel. Hang on. Maybe I should try to tame another one. I really do not... I want to get all of that uranium, and I know that it is super heavy. I know that it is. Because we've been down this road before. And it's uranium. That's kind of its whole thing. Tame failed. Come on, can we get one more? One more? Dang, all right. Well, that's fine. How long do we have on this quest exactly? We have 26 days. Okay, I'm rushing way too much. We're fine. I'm gonna wait. I would rather show up to Turnip Land with an actual, like, group that can carry the loot here, which means waiting a little bit longer, as opposed to arriving and being able to carry, like, 90, and then being angry with myself that I completely botched a request this big. Sure anything? Oh, okay, they've arrived. I guess it's a fitting finale, isn't it? Although this might actually be kind of quick, because I plan on using the cheap weapon. We're here. What is this place called again? It is called White Caterman. And, oh, it's a weird base. It's like Gridular. Anybody see Kraxus's brother around here? By the cheap weapon, I mean, we have, where is it? One of these people must be carrying it. Who's got it? Ah, okay. Nicole has it. I don't know if she's the best one to have something like this. I guess she's fine. We're gonna be using the orbital bombardment targeter to make this nice and quick. So all these people are gonna die very quickly, probably. I'm going to send all my people, I mean, I guess this is probably the best way here. There's really no kind of like obvious sneak attack route that we can go with, exactly. My thought is that maybe we'll have our people here and that it'll kind of funnel the enemies through this tunnel here. Again, it might not matter though, because the bombardment targeter might just like wipe them all out instantaneously, but we'll see what happens. Oh no, Nicole's slow, I forgot. Maybe that's not the best route. I don't want this to go too terribly long. Okay, here, we'll just go there. Forget tactics, forget subtlety. We're just gonna roll up at these people's doorstep, hit them with an orbital bombardment targeter, and get out of here. Here's some of the poor souls that we're gonna be wiping off the face of the planet momentarily. Sorry, Minioka. I'm sure you were quite nice. I usually try to get like some zoom ins on these people. That way I can use them in the thumbnail, getting slaughtered. I don't really know what the thumbnail for this one's gonna be though, because we've already had one of us committing plenty of war crimes before. This one's really no different. I don't know. One more. Okay. I do not see Kraxus's brother, Krogsus. He could be here. He could still be inside somewhere. Ooh, we've made all the regular components. That doesn't really mean anything, though. Hurry up, Nicole. Watch they start attacking us, just because Nicole is taking so long. Kind of ruins everything. Very possible. Hurry up. She is the one that has it, right? Yeah, of course it's her. Oh gosh, what are you doing? No, 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 don't start shooting. Hold your fire, Kraxus. In fact, everybody, hold your fire. That could have been pretty bad. There's an easy way for this to go and a hard way, and I'm really wanting to go the easy way. Okay, drop the bombardment targeter. Equip it. Is it equipped? Okay, yeah, weird. All right. We need more line of sight. Okay. Really didn't need to be her to do this, did it? Here, I'll just give it to somebody else who can actually move. I don't know why can't Nicole move, by the way? We've had this problem, and I haven't actually looked into why. Did she, like, lose a leg and I never replaced it? Oh gosh, yeah, she doesn't have a left leg. She's hopping around on a single right peg leg. I'm sorry. Jeez. Some boss I am. Okay. Crag says it's only fair that you do this. All right, Cragsis. If your brother is in there, he's he's in for a little bit of a surprise. All right. So this will pretty much take out like a quarter, more like half of the entire building. I could make it worse if I were to like put it in, oh, well, I guess, well, yeah, no, I could like, if I maneuvered Craxus down here, I could like put it in there. Should I move him a little lower is my wonder. I'm worried that they're gonna aggro any second now, so I think I'm just gonna use it now. It's fine, it's fine. It's still gonna take out a lot of them. They're like right on the boundary though, which is a little annoying. Research finished. That was not a good time. Research finished, boss. Thanks, Trevor. Not great timing. Pulse chart, yeah, thanks. Are we gonna kill a single person with this? Did I just waste this really expensive item? Oh gosh, I completely wasted it. We got one guy. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Like, it was all, I should have known better. I should have known that it would have been more central there. Oh, we really messed up. Okay, that's bad. That's actually maybe very bad. All right, might be in for that colonist death sooner than we thought. Here they all come. Actually, no, okay, we got two people. This person died as well. So that makes it all okay. Just checking one last time to see if Cragsis is around. No. All right. If we never find Krogsis, that's the brother of Cragsis that we're looking for. But if we never end up finding him on like the final couple bases that we destroy, I'll just like pretend like one of them is Krogsis. We can have like some sense of finality here. I shouldn't have even bothered moving cheese. I don't know why I did that. Here they come. Oh boy. Maybe we should use this. Psychic Insanity Lance. I mean, it's a little soon to be using it, but again, I don't want the final, because we're doing an attack right after this, so the more people we can take out now, the better. What the? Oh gosh, Heartstrong's been lassoed in. Okay, Red is taken down. Heartstrong's fighting. Everybody's focusing their fire on Jay right now, it looks like. Very good. Oh no, Heartstrong's down? Okay, I thought he was down. I was like, who on earth could take down Heartstrong in a fight? All right, Heartstrong's gonna have to go after this person now. Justin's been hit. Base destroyed. All right, we got him. We got him, boys. I probably should have Heartstrong stop fighting. I should probably have everybody stop shooting at Heartstrong. Here, yeah, can you all aim anywhere that isn't at Heartstrong? Like literally any other direction? Lion's putting up quite a fight over here. All right. Well, we got him. Just want to take out as many as we can now. There we go. Oh gosh, big fire. That's fine. Everything's fine. That could have been so much better. We really messed up. For no real reason either. I should have known better than to do what I did there. I mean, how's everybody doing? Well, they're not too... I mean, at least nobody collapsed. But that's still not great. I suppose none of you are carrying the Psychic Soothe Pulsar, are you? They, like, never are. It's, like, always given to the animal. Oh, wait, no, Justin has it. Perfect. All right, so Justin's gonna activate that. Should make everybody feel a little bit better. I will, where's Cheese at? Okay, there he is. Undraft him. I don't know what he wants, but whatever. Oh, there's like a duplicate Cheese. There's like a phantom Cheese. That must be a glitch related to me bringing back some of those mods. All right, well, Cheese and Phantom Cheese can sit this one out. Abstracta, you're good. You're good. You two. Phantom Craxus. This is weird. All right, everybody get in here. Just gonna raid the base really quick, see if there's anything valuable. There won't be, and then we'll get out of here. And then that'll be the stream. Cheese has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. That's fine. He's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna like get into these buildings as quickly as I possibly can. Whoa! Crags just busts into this building and it's all on fire. Whoa! That could have been bad. I mean, that was bad. Dang, there might have been useful stuff in that room. I don't know. Can you go in here really quick, Abstracta? Okay. Final room. Is there anything good in any of these rooms? Good grief. 247 silver. And a bit of pemmican. Lousy. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, there's 500 silver. That's something, right? Like, there was something really, really good. Like a Reviver mech serum in this building here that we just decimated. We'll never know. Anyway, let's get out of here. Reform caravan. Hit this place next. We are now on our way to, well, hang on, we'll take a look later. I don't know. I forget the name. There's a bunch of trash around here. Guess I could bring it just in case. What if I want to sell it later? Probably a waste. I'm just slowing down the caravan for no real reason. I don't even know if money's gonna be useful to us at this point in the playthrough. This is probably pointless. But whatever, doesn't take that much space. There we go. We've effectively doubled our amount of silver. That's kind of cool. And food-wise, we go from 8.3 days of food to 14.9 days of food. Now that is great. All right, well, nothing else to really take. I guess I could take these. Those are kind of worth something. Oh wow, we're really hitting the limit on mass here, huh? Yeah, I'll just get rid of this stuff that is worth like nothing. Oh, we're taking a bunch of wood? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this stuff, I don't think I need $6. We're not that desperate, are we? It's just not. All right, we'll take all that. I'm a little surprised about our mass though, because we have like an extra alpaca with us. But is Alpaca 1 not carrying his weight here? There's mass capacity. That's what I was looking for forever with Donkey. Could not find. But anyway. Okay, just making sure that we have everything. I think we're good. All right, they're gonna rest for a little bit, heal up their injuries, and they will get to this other base in how long? Half a day. You also get a boost with all the other factions, which is kind of cool. All right, one step closer to conquering the RimWorld, everyone. 2 bases. 2 bases for the forgettable gamers remain. And we're gonna be taking out the next one very soon at the start of the next stream, because we will go ahead and wrap things up there. But it's been fun. It was fun to return to RimWorld. You know, it's a very different experience, obviously, than playing something like Tomodachi Life. But in its own way, I'm still living the dream, even here. Even though that dream is a very bad dream most of the time, it still is a fun dream. And I can't say for sure when the next time is that we're going to return to RimWorld. I know that we're so close to the end. I feel like if we play our cards right, it could just be like a couple of streams. One of those would probably be like a really long stream. But yeah, we're looking at 2-3 streams-ish, you know? Very close to the end. And I don't exactly know when the next time is that we'll stream this. I do want to get in a bit more Tomodachi Life, but I promise I won't leave you waiting too terribly long. Because, you know, I do want to see how this series ends as well. I want to see what colonist doesn't go along with us to leave the planet. You know, I've gotten attached to most of these people, aside from you, Karen. Don't really know much about you. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for some RimWorld fun, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.